Hello everyone and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video we will recap today's market action and discuss our game plan for tomorrow. But first up, to get our market moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, it'll be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free service from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. And speaking of reports, we have a new stock report for subscribers on a recent IPO. This social media company has over 26 million registered users. The chart looks prime for a major move. To get our full report on this Nasdaq small cap, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. Well, guys, last night's video covered 3 of today's biggest runners, AXLA, UP, and FNGR. Congrats to all those who caught the move. As I tell everyone, the purpose of the watch list is to identify the stocks that are green and play that momentum. We are not dip buying small caps. If you want to dip buy, go do that in an ETF or big cap tech. Again, none of this is financial advice. No one knows what stocks will run tomorrow, but you can create a watch list of potential runners. It's that simple. And AXLA has just been an absolute beast since bottoming on August 25th at 10 cents a share. AXLA has now 10X since, which is quite impressive in this market. Last month, the company made progress on its long COVID treatment. This condition has affected at least 50 million people and is perhaps the biggest treatment area that has an unmet need. Investors are just starting to wake up to the potential here. UP has been another big runner over the past month. I highlighted it last month for subscribers as it was coming up off the double bottom. So here's the double bottom, broke through that trend line resistance. The next target here is the moving average here right above $6. So we closed at $3.96. We still have a lot more upside in UP, and almost 10% of the float is short. Again, when you look at these double bottoms, what can't go lower must go higher. So again, combine that with the short position and you get this type of squeeze movement. FNGR, new article came out pre-market on InsiderFinancial.com. Shorts Fingermotion after hours by shelf registration. And this one here is a must read. I highly recommend you go and check it out. FNGR closed up over 14% on the day. It says here, when evaluating the news of a shelf offering hitting after hours on Fingermotion, it is important to understand that the company doesn't need money at this point. In June, they wiped out Lynn Partners' debt with cash on hand. If they were desperate for cash, there is no way they would have extinguished the debt. On the fundamental side, they are very close to break even in their operations this year, so the burning question on investors' minds is why on earth would they do a shelf offering if they didn't need money? If you guessed to squeeze the shorts, you're half right. The shelf offering is a lure to get the shorts attacking the stock, allowing real investors to step in and squeeze them. And here in the investment summary, the short and distort message is clamoring that it's time to exit because FNGR is going to do an offering soon. But the truth is FNGR isn't doing an offering at the current valuations. Should the valuation increase to $20 or $30 per share or higher, it's reasonable to think they will bring in some capital. The technical setup for a short squeeze is the optimal zone. Right now, the trend is your friend, and FNGR looks unstoppable profitable until double digits. So this was shared enormously on social media. The article went viral. Highly recommend you go to insiderfinancial.com and read it for yourself. And if you look at the technicals, we're trading above the 150-day moving average, which we have been since June. We crossed above that. We have the 980 pivot high. That is the next resistance that I will be watching. But right now, this one looks blue skies ahead. FNGR looks to have more upside in the tank. NVOS, really like the price action in this one. Pulled back off the highs a little bit, but we still got a green candle here. This one looks to be setting up to keep climbing. Talked about this one last month as it crossed above the 150-day moving average. And then we talked about this breakout at $24.99. We got that last week. Stock pulled back, consolidated nicely, and then we got the big candle on Monday. So this has just been impressive price action. We're really happy. NVOS, I've been talking about these all week for the past 10 days here on InsiderFinancial.com YouTube channel. A couple of charts also to keep watching. VFS. I called the top in this one. I said this one was completely overdone here last month. We've since corrected, but two green candles. I've been telling, as I say, play green, not red. These are all momentum plays, and I think VFS is getting ready to spike again. So we'll keep this one on your watch list for another run on VFS. SQ blocking, talked about this one here. The trend line support is holding. We got a green candle today. This one looks to setting up to close some gaps. Put this one back on your radar screen as this trend line support is holding. IONQ, talked about this one for the past month. We broke through here. This is a bearish close. When the stock makes new highs and then we close lower on the day, be careful. This one looks to be going lower. It looks set up for a correction. I'd be using a trailing stop. Again, none of this is financial advice, guys. In terms of the overall market, guys, today there was a rout in technology companies dragging down the overall market. The Nasdaq was down 1.1%. Apple, which unveiled the iPhone 15 and other products, dropped almost 2%. The S&P 500 fell 0.6%. The big concern the market has right now is crude oil. It's trading just under $90. This is near a 10-month high, as production cuts by leaders of the OPEC Plus added to projections for tightest supply in a decade. So there is inflation concerns with oil prices heating up. Treasury 2-year yields, which are more sensitive to imminent Fed moves, stayed above 5%, while their 10-year yield peers held at 4.28%. An auction of the U.S. 10-year notes on Tuesday drew the highest yield since 2007 as investors demand increased compensation for elevated inflation and rising U.S. debt issuance. The dollar inched lower while the yen and other major currencies traded in narrower ranges. So markets are sort of pausing. A lot of uncertainty. We're getting some light profit taking as everyone's gearing up for tomorrow's CPI report. It is expected to show a pickup in inflation pressures. Swap traders are currently betting the Fed will stay on hold at its policy meeting next week and see a roughly 50% chance it delivers a rate hike in November. If core inflation comes in at 4.5% annually or higher, this would imply that core inflation remains stickier than hoped. The U.S. and if that is the case, the dollar will keep climbing, and the S&P will pull back to the August lows of 43.50, 43.30 area. So that's what I'll be watching that report tomorrow. For tomorrow, I am also watching Workhorse, WKHS. 20% of the float is short. The company announced after hours today that it has received IRS approval as a qualified manufacturer for the commercial clean vehicle credit under the terms of the Internal Revenue Code. The company said the approval gives customers potentially eligibility to receive up to a $40,000 credit for deliveries of all Workhorse vehicles in 2023 and beyond. Workhorse CEO Rick Dosh said, "We are focused on leading the transition to commercial EVs to make last mile delivery more efficient and less harmful to the environment, and are pleased that the IRS recognizes the inherent sustainability of our commercial EVs. We look forward to providing this credit to our customers as we deliver our all-electric, dependable, high-quality commercial vehicles." Notably, Workhorse Group will be listed as a qualified manufacturer on the IRS Qualified Manufactured Index on the IRS website. So big news here today. Coming off 52-week lows here, we could see a major squeeze tomorrow. Be watching this one for a trade setup. And what we do here, guys, at InsiderFinancial.com is put stocks on your radar that have the potential for outsized moves. As I say repeatedly, there is always opportunities each day in the markets. The important thing is identifying which stocks to be in to grab that money. The key is trading green, not red. We're looking for those momentum plays that have catalysts. It's all about finding the momentum before it happens and riding that wave. That's what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. Just look at AXLA, up 221% in the past week, 586% in the past month. Just absolute total complete runner. Up 54% in the past week, up 253% in the past month. So there are winners. We've been putting them on your radar screen here at InsiderFinancial.com. And you can also go into any of the magnifying glass here on InsiderFinancial.com and see what we've been covering. Stocks like Carvana, we've been covering it all year since its $4 lows. And if you just type in the symbol, you can see it's all right there for you guys to take a look at. And to get our small cap reports, we cover low floats, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. No spam. Your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at insiderfinancial.com and unsubscribe. But Wednesday's main focus, though, is our new report on a recent IPO. We think there could be some major fireworks in this name for the rest of the week. To get our full report, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion, is meant for informational and educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Have a great week, traders. Bye-bye.